Hello everyone, welcome to The Unbreakable Woman. I am Dr. Jenny. Let me remind you, wives, mothers, girlfriend, godchild, great aunties, that you are the finest of all God's creation, and it is a statement of fact. Okay? Get that in your head. You are the finest of all God's creation. Let's talk about looking good is a business. Sisters, looking good, smelling good is a business. So I was watching this TikTok video where this lady was talking about, she said she's a nurse. She said she doesn't have time to do her makeup. She doesn't have time to look good in the morning because she's rushing to work. And she has kind of some things against people who wake up in the morning and do their makeup and dress up. She was like, I'd rather go the way I am, even though I'm married and all of those. So she was just talking. So that prompted me to want to make this topic. Looking good is a business. Looking good is not just about attention, it's also about alignment. Aligning yourself with God. Aligning yourself with God. Can you imagine God being in a dirty environment? Can you imagine God being in an environment that is unclean? No. So if we are made in the image of God, don't you think that we should represent our Creator? We should represent God. We should represent, because we are created in His image, we should be able to smell good, look good, take care of ourselves, take care of our oral hygiene, take care of our body. Because what does the Bible say? The Bible says that we are the temple of God. Some people call it vanity because they don't think that looking good is part of their purpose in life. Looking good is part of your purpose. Ladies, do not get out of your house. Do not leave your house without ironing your clothes, without putting on your makeup, without smelling good, without putting on roll-on. Don't, because you don't know who you're going to be meeting out there. And that's why people always complain. I can't get a boyfriend. I can't get a husband. I can't get nobody. Because have you taken a stock of your life? See, are you approachable? I remember years ago, a friend of mine, I haven't seen in a long time. I probably have told this story millions of times. I haven't seen her in a long time. And when she came to my business, we were talking. And she said for the past 8 years, she hasn't dated. She hasn't met anybody. And I asked her why. She said, because there are shortages of men. I was, I never heard that there are shortages of men. So, but my question to her was, it was around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Her eyes were crusty. Her lips were chapped. Her face was dry. Her hands were not lotioned. And I was like, the way you look, and she was wearing hair bonnet. I said, the way you look, how can a man approach you? How can a man want to talk to you? She said to me, she said, Jane, I have a good heart. Any man who is going to want me is going to want me because of my heart, because of my good heart. I said to her, I said, men have to go through your face. They have to get through your face first before they get to your heart. You have to be pleasant to the eyes. You have to be soft to the eyes. And that's why you're not having life come to you, because you are not representing yourself and you're not representing God. If you want to become successful, invest in your image without feeling guilty. If you want to be successful, if there is a level or there are people that you want to, there's a ladder you want to climb, the people, social ladder, the people who are up there, they don't look any kind of way, they don't look raggedy. So doesn't it make sense that you invest in your image? Doesn't it make sense that you invest in yourself? Doesn't it make sense that you look good? I told you I was working in a particular establishment. One of the ladies who was working there, when she comes around, everywhere her armpits just lit up the whole place. It was just a stinking smell. It was bad. It was bad. Now I'm thinking, if armpit is smelling like this, what other things are smelling? And I remember one time she asked me, she said, why do you always look good coming to work? I said to her, I don't like looking ugly when I come to work. She said, does it mean that all of us who don't have makeup, that we look ugly? I said, no, I'm not saying you look ugly. I'm saying me. I don't like looking ugly when I leave my house. Looking good is part of self-respect. People shouldn't be running away from you when they see you. Your smell, your aura, your pleasantness to the eyes should draw people to you. People just want to look at you and smile. People want to look at you and open the door for you. People want to look at you and help you because you look like a woman, because you look tender. People want to open the door for you because you just take care of yourself. And some people will be like, yeah, Jane, it's hard for me to wake up in the morning and get dressed up and look good. It's not hard. You can, what I have on my face, you can have it in 10 minutes. You can wake up 10 minutes earlier just to have some foundation on your face, just to have some eyebrow done on your face, and just to have some lip gloss on your face. You don't have to leave your house looking like your problems. You don't have to leave your house looking like you don't know where you're going to in life. You don't want to look in the mirror and see your problem. You want to look in the mirror and appreciate what God is doing in your life. I remember, this is the reason why I don't get out of my house without makeup. If I'm in my house, that's fine. But if I'm leaving my house, I got to put on something on my face. One time I went to Home Depot and I saw one of my clients. I didn't have makeup on. This was years ago. I didn't have no makeup on. She was like, hi, Miss Jane, this is you? I said, yeah. She was like, oh, you look different. I said, I know, I don't have my makeup on. And for me, I don't have eyebrow. I always draw my eyebrow. So I'm not saying I'm an ugly woman, but this is my image. When you leave your house, you have to represent yourself. And that was the last day I made up my mind that whenever I leave my house, I'm going to have to do some makeup, and I don't have to make it full makeup, but I'm going to have to kind of want to look good, want to smell good, so have something on your lips, not just a chapped lip. Your appearance speaks before you do. The way you walk into a house, the way you walk into a room, it speaks before you do. Looking good is a business. The way you present yourself opens doors for you. The way you present yourself, it opens doors. It opens opportunities for you. Even the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you eat. So I have stories. I'm somebody who I have started noticing the way I walk. Now I'm trying to slow down my walking pace, because when you take time to walk, it gives the illusion of you know where you're going to. You are calm. You are not in a hurry. When you take your time to speak, this is what I'm working on also. When you take your time to speak, it shows that you are full of confidence. It shows that you are not rushing. It shows that you are not lying. Because most people who lie, they rush, and you're trying to catch what they are saying. But when you take your time to speak, you are thinking while you are speaking. Even the way you eat in public should change. The way you eat in public should change. So I went to this party the other time, and I dressed so beautifully well, and there were crabs and shrimps. Whew. Yeah, people were using their hands, cracking their crabs and the shrimp. I was like, oh no, I'm too cute. I am too beautiful. I am too pretty to be cracking in public with my hands. And no, no. I was too cute. That's what I told myself. They were like, you don't want to eat something? I just went and got me some salad, some shrimp salad, and I think mashed potato. I got things that I was able to scoop with my fork. I didn't see myself in public cracking shrimp, cracking crabs. I don't do that in public. No, that used to be my old self. I don't do that in public anymore. If I have a choice, I would do crab cake, something that I don't have to mess myself up. Imagine that was even corn. Imagine me chewing corn and messing up my whole face. So you got to be mindful of that. You got to be mindful that people are looking, people are watching, people are noticing what you are doing and what you are not doing. Looking good is part of your assignment. Here on this channel we are called the Unbreakable Woman. Looking good is part of your assignment. When you look broke, you get treated like a broke person. However you look is how people are going to treat you. So why don't you start looking good? Why don't you start smelling good? Why don't you start putting some roll on? Why don't you start putting some lip gloss that makes you inviting, that makes people look at you and they just smile? Some people don't have to talk to you. They just look at you and they just smile. And you know that I always have my bowl on my hair. Whenever I wear it, I always get compliments. Oh, you look good. I like your bowl on your hair. Oh, you look good. People just want to talk to you because you smell good, because you look good. You don't drive people away. Stop walking around like you don't know where you're going to. Stop walking around. Stop looking like you don't know where you're going to. I'm not saying don't wear wigs. I'm saying sometimes make your wig look natural. Make it look like it blends with your own hair. Don't have a wig where people will look at you and they know it's a wig. Don't have a wig that makes you look older than your grandmother in the name of I want to wear a wig. You can do a weave. You can braid your hair. You can have cornrow. Do things on your body that make you look accentuated, that makes you look, you know where you're going to, make you look authentic, make you look like you are actually created in the image of God. Don't let people second guess who you are. You always got to smell good. You always got to look good. You always got to put on roll on. It's in the packaging. It's in the packaging. It's in the packaging. You must put yourself together like you mean something. Like the best revenge for your enemies, the best revenge for your exes, the best revenge for your ex-husband, the best revenge for your ex-wife, because I know there are men watching us here. The best revenge for anybody who doubted you, the best revenge for anybody who left you is looking good. That is the best revenge. You don't have to call them. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to showcase yourself. You don't have to perambulate yourself. All you gotta do is all the time, whenever you come out of your house, you look good. Because the day you don't look good, the day you don't take care of yourself, the day you don't exercise, when you stop taking care of yourself, that is when those people who left you, that's when they're going to be rejoicing. That's when they're going to be saying, oh, thank God I left her. Thank God I left him. But when you keep taking care of yourself, when you keep exercising, when you keep eating right, when you keep drinking water, when you keep putting nutrients in your system, when you keep looking good, when they see you, they regret why they left you. I remember years ago, an ex called me and he said, Jen, I want us back. I told him, I said, no, my wants and my needs, my desires have changed. Unfortunately, you can't meet them. That was the end of the story. Because why? What used to satisfy me those days, where I used to go those days, I don't go there no more. They don't satisfy me no more. The things I used to long for, I don't have those desires anymore. So why should I go back to where I'm coming from? Because that same mentality has, oh, we used to go here, we used to do this. No, no. That was my life. Now I have upgraded. My mentality have upgraded. My mindset has been transformed. I know what is good for me and what is not good for me. I know who to talk to and who not to talk to based on their thinking faculty, based on how they speak, based on their mentality. So the best revenge for anybody who left you, the best revenge for those who said, let's see what will become of her, the best revenge for those who said you can never amount to anything, the best revenge for those who say you can never become anything, the best revenge for those who say you can never go to school, the best revenge for those who say you can never buy your own house, you can never open a business, you can never look good, is to keep looking good. That is the best revenge. To take care of yourself. To make sure you package yourself. That is the best revenge. Oh my goodness. It hurts them. When they see you, you look better than they do. You are progressive. You are making it in life. That is the best revenge. You don't have to call them. You don't have to send a text messages. They know, they see, they check. Let me tell you that. The last time I saw a picture or video of my ex-husband, I was like, you got it, baby. Whoa. I was like, Lord, you're so good. Lord, you are kind. Lord, you are wonderful. My God, you are excellent. I was like, oh, Jesus, thank you. Thank you. Because I didn't know how good I was doing until I saw his picture, until I saw his video. I was like, Jane, you got it, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. That's the same strength I'm empowering you tonight. That looking good, my sisters, is a good business. Okay? God is in the business of making you look good. Don't disappoint him. Tap into what God is doing. Make sure you smell good. Make sure you present yourself well. Make sure. Let me even tell you this story. I remember I went to Walmart the other time and the cashier wanted to pick an argument with me. I was so cute. You hear me? I was so cute that I remember that I was cute and I said to myself, Jane, you are so cute to argue with this woman. And I picked my things, backed my things, and left. Oh my goodness. When I got in my car, I said, Lord, I thank you. I remember that I was looking good. I said, no, there's no argument. I can't look this beautiful and be arguing with somebody. If I looked ragged, if I look wretched, then I can argue. But I was too cute to argue. You see what looking good can do for you. All right, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay, and give my video a thumbs up, okay, and send my videos to your friends and family members. As usual, my books are on Amazon.com. What is the other one? I have one more. Oh, the other one is somewhere. This one is Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life. This is The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, My Untold Truth, and A Constipated Life, How to Break Free from Self-Imposed Limitations. The other one is there, Helping Our Children Succeed in Life. Okay, go on Amazon.com and get my books, okay? I will talk to you next time. Remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman, and nobody is going to love you more than you love yourself, okay? You can take it to the bank and cash it. Yeah, I said it. All right, bye. Have a good night. Mwah!